Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another episode of the Broken Lords podcast. I am Corey. I'll be your GM for today, and we're going to be playing more of the Modifius Conan 2D20. And while we are on that subject, I would like to let you know if you've liked what you've been hearing, if you think that you want to try out this system, which I love very much. I think you should know that Modifius is losing the rights to the IP. And when they sell out of their current physical stock, all physical and PDF copies will no longer be available anywhere. To my understanding, they're selling this stuff at a discount right now. So if you want to give it a try, now is the time.
Special thanks to Toys and Things in Danvers, Massachusetts, Reaper Miniatures, Off the Wall Games in Hadley, Massachusetts, Games and Friends in Springfield, Massachusetts, as well as AAA Games Arena in Wilbraham, Massachusetts. If you enjoy the show, help the podcast grow. Give us a follow on Twitter at LordsBroken, join the community Discord, and maybe consider offering a small tribute to the old ones on our Ko-Fi. All these links and more can be found in our link tree at linktr.ee/thebrokenlords. Thank you.
And Thorn Diver, Octomer, you look to the east, and barely visible in the haze, there is a large stand of trees. It's hard to tell exactly, but based on size and particularly lumpiness at the bottom, you think they might be cypress trees.
So we're between the stereotypical swamp, the tree groves, and the brackets "don't the fuck go here" zone.
No, it's still water. It's fine. There's nothing there.
Still waters run deep. It's fine.
The no-go zone.
I've known enough Sumerians to know if they say that place is giving me weird vibes, you don't go there. You just don't go there.
That's fair enough. I don't know. Maybe the trees feel like they would give us the most solid. It has the most airs of solid ground for us to maybe shelter in.
Yeah,
if anything.
Roots create structure sometimes, but
Yeah.
And if there's any game here to be had, I mean, probably the safest one for us to get is in the trees, I guess. I don't know.
you mentioned they were cypress trees.
Yes.
Aren't you gonna try and think about that? And is there anything particular of note about cypress trees that might be interesting or useful? As in thinking about my sort of botany background, can I roll whatever the nature skill is? I too play too many systems.
Lore? Would it not be lore?
It might be lore.
It sort of depends, right? If you're trying to draw upon your experience with herbcraft,
Yes.
your gathering skill is survival.
I guess I'm thinking about it in a mind frame of okay, cypress. Is it deciduous or is it evergreen? Does it grow a fruit? Does it have pungent sap? What does its bark look like? Really, just what do
Can
I...
you get the nature facts here?
Yeah, so what does that fall under, Corey?
Phaedra pulls out her rune stone and dials up Wikipedia.
Excellent.
Survival would be your experience of
Mhm.
cypress trees, if any,
Yep.
whereas straight up lore would be more in-depth knowledge. And it sounds like you're leaning a little bit more towards the lore on this one.
Sure, and then maybe when we're up close, I can get a better, hands-on,
What can I get out of this bad boy?
Yes.
Yeah, what's
Exactly.
useful for cypress trees? Sure.
Literally, yeah. In that context, I would like to roll lore, please.
Do it.
I have one success for you.
One success. All right, so you know that cypress trees are coniferous. The ones that grow in swamps are rare in that they lose all of their needles seasonally. You do know that they also are a very hardy tree that grows easily in standing water.
That tracks with our thinking that the trees might offer us some stability as we're trekking along, I mean.
Right. Also, there's shade here in those trees.
Do you see
Rick-
the needles?
It is hot. I know I played it up in the intro, but like,
I'm upset.
just imagine that 100-degree day with 100% humidity and like go a little bit higher than that.
Living in Georgia.
Yuck.
Don't like it.
Like walking through soup.
And we're gonna be walking in soup too. It's double
true.
soup.
It's that kind of day where walking 20 or 30 yards gets you huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
Ricardo likes the shade. Ricardo suggests the trees. Personally.
Yeah.
Trees are good.
I'm inclined to agree. Although cypress trees, I don't think they give a lot of shade, do they?
It's better than none.
I mean, they still have their needles right now, so
That's something.
at least it'd be a way to get out of direct sunlight, which
That
there's
is-
not a lot of those options around right now.
All right. We're going east then.
I would like everybody to roll me a d6.
1d6. Bam.
Yeah.
Easy come, easy go.
All right. Covered the spread.
Hmm.
Right. Me and Cole, bottom of the pack.
6.
Looking good.
6 for
Oh,
Vega,
remember,
1 for Phaedra.
Lows are
4
usually good.
Maybe.
So, there's not really any way you can hug the thorn wall and stay on dry land. So, you step off into the shallows and start making your way east towards the cypress trees. About 25 minutes into your walk, which becoming progressively more slow and miserable, there's some extra information you've kind of gleaned from experience.
Hmm.
The water depth is shown in this part of the swamp to vary. Sometimes
Oh, boy.
suddenly, between shin deep and waist deep, even this close to the thorn wall. And like I said, about 25 minutes into your walk, Phaedra and Cull, who are walking next to each other, suddenly come upon one of those sudden variations. Phaedra, we're going to start with you.
Uh-oh.
Give me a resistance test, difficulty 1, please.
I'm scared.
Okay.
Cool.
That...
Okay.
You take a step forward, and as you place your right foot down, instead of landing at the same level of your left foot, which is about mid-shin, you drop all the way to hip.
Ooh.
Blech.
You twist your leg painfully, and it will be slowing you down.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Great.
Cull,
Hmm.
you step down with your left foot to find absolutely nothing in front of you, and you fall into what turns out to be almost 6 feet of depth of water.
I fell for hours.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. You didn't even get a resistance roll?
You're splashing around. Oh, your resistance roll was to see whether or not you twisted your leg because you stepped into a small hole.
Oh.
He just stepped into the pool.
Okay. Wow.
I do have a backup spear. I'm gonna try and like.
I mean, Cull can swim, right?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
I don't like the idea of you keeping him down with the spear, though.
Keeping him down with the spear. That's fucked up.
We don't have
I would
enough
never.
food. We need to shave one of our number off.
Who's the biggest one? Call.
no.
I'm sorry, buddy.
We'll eat well tonight.
Rude.
I'm ready to die.
Oh my goodness.
You're splashing around in the water. Give me a difficulty 1 athletics test.
Oh, I'm scared.
It's athletics. You should be good at that.
Shut up. Okay.
1
Okay.
success. You're fine. You're able to get your head back above water without getting any of it in your mouth or
Which is
anything.
very important.
And you start to doggy paddle forward, and your chest just hits ground again. And you pull yourself up, and you're right back to the same level you were at before.
Alrighty.
So this place super sucks.
You are soaking wet. Is there anything in your equipment that doesn't like to be wet?
At the moment, no.
The bow's probably not too happy about it, but
Yeah.
It'll dry.
We better not get into a fight.
Vega,
Yes.
hand me the spear.
I was gonna use it as a stick, but if you want it, here you go.
Everyone single file behind me.
Okay.
Sounds fair.
I'm gonna use the stick as a, well, yeah, I'm gonna poke it in front of me just to see if there's dry
Yeah.
land.
I'm going to use it as a staff. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
you make your way along. Socks, give me one more 1d6 since you're going to be doing this single file. A 1. You are able to detect the presence of a pit in front of you before stepping into it.
That's good.
Shoutouts to Mouth Rat.
That's what the stick is for. Huzzah!
This one's pretty large. It takes you about 3 or 4 minutes to find your way around it.
Woof.
Oh my god, this place is terrible.
Using the spear to look for holes is slowing you down, but it's not slowing you down any worse than Phaedra's leg is.
Right.
Also, falling into another hole would suck.
Yes.
I wish we had a torch, but for water.
While Oliver is focusing on, I guess, the land, can I try and make an observation to see if, especially if it's splashing, if anything's coming toward us? I am remembering the giant croc. That thing was very concerning, and I know that was a water
Or the
beast.
snake. There's no chance these runnels are snake tracks too, right?
It's hard to say because swampy terrain can just be like this.
That's true. Yeah.
Swamp water is also not terribly translucent either, so most of what we're going on is based on the stick.
Yeah, exactly. It's super murky water.
I mean, the hole you fell in could be just a hole, or it could carry on for another 30 feet in front of us and end in a snake pit. Who knows? I don't.
From Octomer's experience in the Borderlands, he knows sometimes that shit goes all the way down to the water table.
We don't want to be down there.
So, Mr. Vega, give me an observation task. Difficulty 3 because of not only
Murkiness.
your limited distance vision, but the murkiness of the water.
I will spend the momentum that's in the pool. Wow. Nope.
Cool.
Duffed it.
Woof.
Especially in the areas you're moving through, you're kicking up extra mud.
Mm.
You're causing a lot of movement in the water. And
Okay.
also the water seems to have natural movement anyway. A lot of it seems to drift and flow in towards the center of the valley.
Okay.
So now that you are on the eastern half and you're moving east, the water has a natural westward flow.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, cool.
It's not quite tidal here, but the water has a lot of movement.
So basically, we're ringing the alarm bell to anyone who's looking.
Yeah, we are. We were gonna do that anyway, though.
No, I'm glad. Honestly, I'd hate to surprise them.